Spent $500 on groceries yesterday. At Walmart. Again. Like, what in the world? I'm so sick of this.
Everywhere you look, people are breaking down. Not from laziness, but from exhaustion. The economy has reached a point where even the hardest workers can't make it make sense anymore. You do everything right. Get the degree, get the job, pay the bills, and somehow you still end up broke. This generation isn't asking for luxury. They're just asking for breathing room.
You out here struggling, please do not feel bad. I mean, everybody out here is struggling. You got older people struggling. You for damn sure got younger people struggling. Everybody is struggling. Like, this economy is so bad, bro. Like, and especially for the younger people, bro, we were set up from day one to fail. Like, how is anybody supposed to do anything when rent's $1,500 to $2,000 a month, or food is, $20 to $25 a meal? Like, everything is high. Groceries are high. Like, everything is high, bro. And it's so fucking sad, bro, because people are getting by working normal jobs and fucking paying $500, $600, $700 a month in rent and shit like that, bro. That is over with, bro. You can't work a normal job and be able to, live for real. Like, you are only working to survive. Like, this shit is so fucked. I'm telling you, bro, we're living in some of the worst times, bro. Do not hang your head at all. We're all out here struggling.
Older, younger. It doesn't matter anymore, and everyone's struggling. You can't work a normal job and expect to live comfortably. At best, you're working just to survive, and that's the new American dream.
Wait, how am I just finding out that 60% of all people in the United States of America that are homeless have jobs? If that doesn't scare you, people aren't lazy. People just don't have the opportunities, straight up. And all by design. All by design.
How do you explain that 60% of homeless people have jobs? People aren't lazy. They're being crushed by a system that was never designed for them to get ahead. If that statistic doesn't scare you, it should.
This economy is really starting to piss me off. My husband and I, we have done good for so long. So long. I struggled in the beginning when my kids were little. I went to nursing school. My husband has a good job. We were doing good. Now I can't even pay my bills. I'm sick of this. I am sick of this. Spent $500 on groceries yesterday. At Walmart. Again. Like, what in the world? I'm so sick of this. I'm gonna have to get another freaking job. What are y'all doing to help get through this? Because I am sick of it. I am not used to being this broke, and I don't like it. And I did all the things to get me out of where I was when I was younger.
Even families who once had stability are starting to crack. They did everything right. Went to school, worked good jobs, built a life, and now they can't even pay their bills. People who once gave advice on how to survive are now asking others how they're doing it.
I go buy a crate of eggs. That joint cost me $11 for a crate of eggs. I'm already down to my last cents, and I had to spend $11 on a crate of eggs. Being broke in this economy, you can't even go to the movie theaters. They taxing, and a ticket for a movie costs $18. I remember when that joint was $6. In this economy, being broke is a disease. You go to dinner, you got a tip. I can't even pay. You know how long it took me to stack up this bread just to come get Texas Roadhouse rolls and a fake steak? I eat at McDonald's day and night. Being broke in this economy is not for the weak.
It's not just the poor anymore. Middle-class families are breaking. Groceries, rent, car payments, everything costs double, but paychecks haven't moved in years. You're not climbing anymore. You're hanging on.
Brand new tires. I was like, at once? He's like, yeah, I thought this fool got a raise. I'm like, damn, you got a promotion? I'm like, people out there, people got the money to do that? 4 brand new tires? Like y'all tire don't get bald and y'all just go get like another used one every 6 months? That's just me? Jesus Christ. I seen somebody come out of Urban Outfitters with 3 bags. In this economy? Urban Outfitters with 3 bags. Now, I ain't no mathematician or nothing, but that's at least $250,000. 3 bags out of Urban Outfitters? What the hell? You gotta pay an admission to get in that motherfucker, to look around. I know y'all tired of me bitching about money, but I'm so poor I gotta save up to be broke. Remember when buying groceries used to save us money? What happened? Eggs $12 a piece. If you eat out every day and spend $15 3 times a day for 7 days a week, what's that? A little over $300? You spend $300 a week at the grocery store. What the fuck is the point of buying groceries anymore? Some stores I don't even go to no more. Like, I gotta get a loan to go to Target. If you ever see me come out of Target with more than 1 bag, I put that shit is on credit. I got a vacation.
Layoffs, store closures, corporations downsizing, it's all happening at once. Thousands of people losing their jobs while CEOs take record bonuses. Every announcement sounds the same. We're restructuring. But what they really mean is you're disposable.
It's making people realize they are dispendable. All those job applications niggas are putting in, bro, they don't give a fuck about you. All those people who are getting laid off, they never gave a fuck about you. I'm predicting most people there's going to be a ton of fucking ideas and businesses being built because most people are going to give corporate America a big old fuck you, right? On top of that, in the next 5 to 10 years, these businesses and ideas that are being built now are coming from Gen Z because we're the only ones who aren't really scared or afraid of leaving a job. Let's be so fucking for real. We never gave a fuck about a job. So these ideas and businesses in the next 5 to 10 years, Gen Z is going to have a whole different narrative about us. It's just going to be sin.
I mean, you got major retail stores that are closing up hundreds of locations just this year. You got Walgreens closing over 150 stores. You got Macy's closing over 100 stores. Foot Locker closing over 400 stores. CVS Pharmacy is closing 900 stores. Family Dollar closing 600 stores. Rue 21 closing 540 stores. I mean, the list goes on and on from Best Buy, Dollar Tree, Express. Even Walmart is closing down 7 of its supercenters. On top of that, you have the major layoffs. Like Google done already laid off almost 12,000 people. eBay just laid off 1,000 people. Microsoft just laid off 1,900 people. UPS just laid off 12,000 people. Like, bro, it's only May. Even Tesla is laying off over 10% of its entire workforce. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention Apple, a company that's worth $2 trillion, is closing 400 of its retail locations this year. I couldn't even tell y'all what all of that means because truthfully, I don't even know myself. But if you anybody like me, you will find it ironic that it's all happening at once.
And when people speak out, they're told to work harder, as if effort still guarantees anything. You can spend 2 weeks working just to watch your paycheck disappear in one day. At some point, people stop asking what went wrong and start asking how much longer they can take it.
Can we fucking talk for a second? Because I just got paid yesterday, last night. I didn't even have time to spend money yesterday. Tell me why I'm already fucking broke. What the fuck is this economy, dude? I am literally working to live at this point. No, scratch that. I'm working to survive, and I'm living to work to survive. There is no vacay, there is no, oh, I'm gonna go treat myself in this bitch. No, there's none of that. America is taking all of our fucking money. For what? For what? That's what I want to know. For what? We go to work and we work our asses off all fucking day long. For what? For debt? For bills that we can't afford? We might as well go live in the fucking mountains and live off the land at this point. At least then we wouldn't be fucking heartbroken, feeling like we work 24/7 to see no return. Families that can barely put food on the table for their children or get them Christmas presents or Easter baskets. My paycheck is already gone. Granted, minimum wage here sucks. Pay sucks. I live in a really metro area that is growing rapidly and only getting more expensive. At this point, with the raise of inflation, I need $1 raise every other week to make it. How sad is that? Let's be real for a second. If you're an average middle class, you're making a good, $15, $20 an hour. you're fucked. Like where I live, you're fucked. Groceries, a minimum necessity trip, $300. Gas, almost $3.50 a gallon. And me, my car sucks when it comes to gas. I get 19 miles to a gallon. I can't afford to go trade in my car for something else, for something better on gas. Like, you got me fucked up. $35, $40 to fill, not a huge deal, okay? Gas isn't as bad. But my point being still is that I shouldn't be having to spend my hard-earned money in one day when it took me 2 weeks to make it. Like, and I'm working my ass off. Like, does anybody else understand, like how much America sucks right now? Like, I should have bought a house when I was 7 years old. That's out of the question for me now. For most people. And then don't even get me started on debt or student loans. Any of that shit. Like, you got me fucked up. You can kiss that shit goodbye. Like, it's just so sad and so dehumanizing and infuriating that it takes me 2 weeks to make something that gets spent in a day whether I want it to or not. And that's just to live. I mean, you can't even go out and get fast food anymore without it being $30. And that's the value menu. You can't go out to a restaurant and spend less than $100 for 2 people. Like, obviously it depends on what city and state you're in, but for the most part, it kind of follows you everywhere. And I don't know, I can't do it. Like, I literally would rather go be a caveman and, like, live off the land and enjoy life. I don't know if anybody else feels the way I do, but feel free to let me know in the comments, because this is very frustrating. And I just need to know that I'm not alone, because it is a shitty ass feeling to feel like you can't take care of yourself as an adult. Like, just yourself, not to mention anybody else. So, let me know.
Why? I've been a cosmetic physician for 5 years. Time flies, but my pockets don't. Giving out Botox to anybody who wants to eradicate wrinkles, that's my job. But this recession, I thought it hit my business in a way I could have never imagined. But that was only part of the equation. Last week, one of our clients came in to cancel her plan. I loved her like a sister. But what's interesting is she hasn't been in our office in about 9 months. And if you don't know anything about Botox, they usually last 3 to 4 months before you need another application. But her skin looked flawless. No signs of aging, no signs of wrinkles. So I kindly asked her, what are you doing for your skin? She laughs at my question and then gives me an answer that made me realize I'm not losing clients due to a recession, no. I'm losing clients because they don't need Botox anymore. She pulls this out her purse and it all makes sense. This is NAD. It's an anti-aging supplement that's super trendy on TikTok, but I didn't think it would get to my clients. Botox costs about $500 at my clinic. This is less than $50. What do you think my clients are gonna do? She leaves the office. I order some of this NAD on Amazon just to see what the hype was about, but I didn't realize one thing. This is the liposomal version of NAD, and if you don't know what liposomal is, it basically accelerates the absorption in your body of NAD to have accelerated results. I have nothing left to lose, but I will say this. This is the only NAD brand I will recommend. The downside, they sell out everywhere. It's hard to get, so I'm gonna try and link it down below for everyone who wants to try. Go for it, run, don't walk.
People aren't living anymore. They're enduring. They've given everything they can, and it's still not enough. When hard work stops being rewarded, when survival itself becomes a privilege, what kind of future is left for anyone?